Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. This will be an extra reading for you guys today, a bonus, I guess. So let's dive in. You know, things change, right? So even as the day goes on, Sagittarius, most vital, important messages for Sagittarius. Okay, peace here. To be fair, in the reverse. Interesting. In between worlds on the bottom in the reverse. Okay, let's read that one. Something about a lack of communication. Maybe a Gemini is important here. I just posted an extra reading for them as well. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. So there's a gateway definitely opening up. This is not really a time to like exert or push or drive something with our conscious direction. 38. Because maybe you don't see the big picture, right? So injustice and inequity are part of life, but they don't have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for a personal slight. Interesting. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is certain, fairness is your intention. The situation will be resolved in the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. Okay, I'm going to get some deeper messages definitely about that. Tell us about To Be Fair in the reverse. Why is that here? There could be some level of like elevating beyond some kind of negativity, something passionate here, like maybe an apology or forgiveness has to be had here to renew something. Interesting. Chemistry. Okay. Somebody you still feel passionately about. You might want to come out of conflict with this person. Best advice for Sag at this time. Could be an Aquarius. Could be about strategy. You might have to strategize your way to success here. Best advice for Sag. Best advice for Sag. Maybe you need to like explain that you still love somebody or that you feel still emotionally attached to somebody, that you want to come out of sadness, that you want to not leave something behind. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, there's definitely this like Scorpio energy is relevant here, Earth sign energy, of course. This could just be like finances that got between you and this person or something. Tell us more. You could be watching older movies, older TV shows, secretly threatened by you. Weird. Why is this here? What does Sagittarius need to know about this secretly threatened by you? Could be yourself. Could be a Gemini though as well. This could be like a friend, somebody you met at work, or somebody at your work will be threatened by you. Or maybe someone's threatened by like maybe you're threatened or someone else is threatened by how you impact their daily routine or their job or something like that. Or your transformation. Someone is scared that you're going to change. I don't know. Sagittarius. Messages for Sag. Lilac. Lilac could be important, like beautiful smells. Somebody here could like nice smells. Is very pale. This could be somebody pale. This could be somebody like depressed as well. Maybe somebody wants to come out about the truth about like wanting a level of commitment, maybe. Someone could change their mind about something. Let the real you shine, okay. Bad news in the bad news. Good news, bad news. I think you might have misjudged somebody, especially a masculine, maybe. There could be some level of unfinished business between you and something or someone. Maybe mending is in due or in thought of mind, sewing something together, co-creating something. What would you like Sagittarius to understand at this moment? Yeah, it's like you want to move towards growth. The angels could be supporting this. Maybe this was like, there was definitely some kind of need to focus on mother and nurture yourself, especially if anybody was taking away your time or your time for like music or your hobbies. Could have been a masculine. Could have been somebody in fear, like somebody controlling, somebody immature. Definitely going to pull, like maybe priorities got shifted in something. Sagittarius' most important vital message. Omens. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. You're only waiting for this moment to arrive. I think that's how it goes. Where a blackbird be omens all around, songs and shadows, dead of night, listen to the sound. Hidden visions, secret messages, mystical signs rife point towards the future to make magical one's life. I have come to your life at an auspicious time to show you the omen signs and symbols awaiting manifestation. I will assist and guide you on your personal journey between the worlds, so that you may rediscover the mystical meaning of your premonitions. You are an old soul carrying hidden secrets within the veil of concealment surrounding you. Many do not understand you because you're different, a solitary figure ridiculed by those who do not understand your way of life. It's time to step into the unknown and discover a whole new world awaiting. No longer will you be in the shadows, hidden in the most unlikely places. You'll be out in the open with newfound voice, words of power as you embrace your omens and visions with newfound clarity and determination. With steadfast courage and resilience, you will go in the world and no longer wing it, but rather sing your soul back home with the song of blackbird in the dead of night. So there is something about grounding, definitely. Speak your truth without being silenced. Trust your intuition. Pay close attention to the warning calls and be alert to signs around you. Recognize the potential as a seeker of knowledge and wisdom. Things are about to change for the better. Gift 3 feathers to reveal secrets. Visions of blackbird and dreamwork warns of danger. A flying blackbird is lucky. Place a feather in one's ear to aid intuition, assistance, spellcasting. The goddess Rhiannon's familiars are 3 gifted blackbirds who help seekers gain access to magical secrets. This could be about communicating about finances or money, or something to do with Gemini, Taurus energy here. Friends, well, you maybe going out with somebody or having fun with somebody. I feel like this reading is inconclusive in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to pull an extra animal oracle, maybe. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Sagittarius' most vital, important advice, please. Now is a lucky time. Spirit has a plan. That's very vague again, I would say. Something like slow and steady wins the race. You could be like transmuting or processing a lot, coming to realizations like a lot. These could have been like a long time coming, honestly. I'm going to read 58 in the reverse. Others may not be as far along as you are on your journey. When stag appears in the protection position, you are called to be compassionate and patient as you find yourself leading the way. So you could be waiting for someone. When others struggle to follow, they may be unsure you can be trusted, challenging you to be kind and strong, challenging your value and questioning your worth. Know that Spirit has put you in this place, in this time, for a purpose. It will not abandon you when you need help with your new responsibilities. Or perhaps you're actually uncomfortable leading, maybe temporarily trapped by your small self, and therefore promoting yourself too strongly, afraid others might see weakness or imperfection in you. Let go of fears. Let Stag Spirit remind you that you have what it takes to lead wisely and ethically if you practice self-honesty and listen to others who wish to support you. Yeah, there's something about like a gateway opening up. Could be dealing with like a Virgo or something to do. You could have Virgo placements or something to do with work or health. It's definitely a focus. Okay, go ahead and pose a yes or no question. I'm going to pose one myself, and I'm going to see the answer that comes out. Yeah, let's grab actually a deck we haven't touched. Okay. Go ahead and think your question. We'll get the answer now. I would say this is a no. Can you tell more? Something about focusing on your work or career could be more of a priority than something that you want to pursue like out of passion or something like that. It's almost like there's a new beginning in a way of like letting go of toxicity or letting go of toxic attachments almost. A new beginning. Tell us more about this Page of Wands. Why is that here? The ending. The new beginning of like a completion or an understanding of something. Or maybe this is unfamiliar to you, especially if you're like closing something out to move towards this. This is a decision. Maybe you're opening your options. Yeah, because it's like you weren't nurtured in something or something wasn't supporting you. I think I'm going to pull a chakra, some chakras, and we'll end it there. Sagittarius' most important messages of advice. Crown chakra. It's the highest chakra. The earth supports me and meets my needs. Somebody could have been like scary. Somebody you were dating. There could have been a lot of conflict around you. Yeah, I am living a pleasurable life. I honor the power within me. I honor myself. Okay, so great time to focus on yourself for sure. Yeah, it's almost like you're moving beyond some kind of toxic relational pattern. I'm going to pull, I think, an angel. Sagittarius. Oh my god. Sagittarius. There's a realization about finances or about your financial strategy. You could be focusing a lot more on your finances than anything else. I think that might be at the top of your mind more so than anything else. Sagittarius, most vital piece of advice. Darkest hour. It's like you're going through the dark night of the soul. There's things hidden from you, definitely. Maybe things have been hidden from you for a while. Ignited fire within, finding self in truth. We all experience times when you feel the need to retreat, hide, or lick your wounds. This is especially true after experiencing betrayal, displacement, or significant life change or brutal loss. Slipping away into darkness is a critical part of healing. It allows time away from other people's often critical eye to break down and purge the emotional weight you're carrying. However, one must be careful about spending too much time in this healing space. You can become lost in the comfort of darkness and forget to come back to the light where others have the joy in basking in your glory. Solstice asks you to permit yourself to let your inner light shine. You've hidden your beauty for far too long. You may be feeling vulnerable and afraid, but know there are people out there who want what you have to offer. Having a breakdown isn't fun, but building yourself back up can be truly liberating and a beautiful experience. Yeah, it's almost like you're transmuting or moving away from some dark time. It's time to rise from the ashes, Sacred One, and allow yourself to fly. Wow. All hail the cunning truth in which it burns deep within root. Rise above ashes and claim. Gods are awaiting your glory, your name. Holy cow. Okay. I guess I'll end it there. I mean, it's been a pretty deep reading, I think. So, I guess that's more to ponder, reflect. I feel like I haven't dug deep enough, but I feel like this is a well. It's hard to dig deep, you know. It just goes on and on. So, a lot of questions for sure. We just understand something. Maybe something has to be kept secret. I'm going to read Unfinished Symphony. Curious if that has any. Let's see. Unfinished business, incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you move forward, it's important to come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so emotional and psychological closure occurs and the answers you seek are found. You can't move forward until if you're leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what is past so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. I did just I watched this movie called Message in a Bottle, which is literally about his wife dying, and he left everything exactly as he was like frozen after her death, right? He left everything in place for like 2 years and whatnot, which is true. I mean, you go through grief, it's hard to move on, right? But yeah. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied to you. It's important to achieve this for yourself, right? The letter, yeah, literally in that movie, he writes a letter to his dead wife and tosses it into the ocean. And the whole premise of the story is another woman finds the letter and she tracks him down or whatever, and he doesn't realize it until he does, and then he was like upset at her for not telling him, of course, and then he says, but basically he decides to move on. Like he's ready to move on, but but literally the moment that he wants to move on, he says he's going to go and visit one last place where his dead wife, and him used to go, and he dies on the way there. So he never got to. So I think the message of that story, why I bring it up, is maybe there's something here about making sure that you're not going back to the past, like even for one last look or one last time, because he basically made his choice and he wasn't able to move on to the future and he drowned. And yeah, he never got to make it to his new love who loved him. So interesting. Okay. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write the letter, make the call, or have the conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are and make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Make sure you complete projects before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that increases your sense of abundance and brings you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose on the grindstone and complete the task that accumulated. Pay bills, sign the document, do your filing, hand an assignment, complete a work of art, tie up any loose ends so that you can move forward with surety, knowing that you're on a prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. I'm going to get advice. I'm going to see like what they want you to do about this closure. Are you supposed to like renew it, or are you supposed to like move on? Tell us, for Sag, please. Yeah, they want you to leave conflict behind, whatever you do. Okay. Again, we keep getting like 8 of Pentacles energy. What does this mean? What? Work on what? A decision? Writing a letter? Communicating maybe? About a lack of love? This doesn't make sense. Why would you communicate about a lack of love? Maybe you just need to understand this for yourself. The list in the reverse. That's the Judgment card. Krampus, the devil on the bottom. I'm going to read that in the reverse. Let's see. Excuses prevail, for they are significantly easier to find than chasing a solution. You have become trapped in your own stubbornness and inability to see beyond the hurt you have been dealt. This is unbecoming and will not lead to resolution. Perhaps the key is to forgive yourself first. Wow, that's deep. It's still inconclusive. I feel like it's inconclusive. Forgive yourself first. You must have learned a lot, whatever you're going through. Sagittarius, messages for Sag. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Lost lands on the bottom. Big picture thinking on the top. I think Pisces got the portal card. Or did I do Pisces? Gemini maybe got it. Could be dealing with a Gemini. We got strong Mercury energy. Something about communication here. Someone cooked here. That's something I keep hearing. You know that meme? Someone cooked here. Maybe I'll grab an Egyptian. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Darkness. It's like moving beyond darkness. Yeah, righteousness. Intelligence. Healing. Faith and wisdom. Relationship. It's interesting how we have these snakes here, and then in this card we have a snake being cut off, the head being cut off. Healing. Yeah, it's like there's some kind of venom or darkness that's being transmuted. Fruitfulness on the bottom. Could be with a Scorpio. There could have been a lot of shameful behavior here. You could be seeing things not very clearly. Something could have become very trapping or enclosing or stuck. Maybe anger, a lack of fruitfulness. Something might be coming together though. Like something new or something old maybe? Can you give us any hints on Sagittarius' future? It is through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration. Allowing your inner force to dwindle leads to undesirable side effects like low self-esteem, lack of motivation, negative feelings, or stagnation and confusion. The more power is left unused, the less confidence you might have to seek the dreams that are your right to claim. Remember the force within you and guides you to act upon desires within your heart. Like all fires, dreams must be tended to or the flame goes out. Do not let your flame extinguish, for each time you do, it becomes more challenging to light again. There's something about peace here. Be establishing this peace for yourself, irregardless of somebody else. But if you have the opportunity, by all means. There's either a sense of forgiveness or peace, like one or the other. I think this is your choice. Like you can choose whichever direction as long as it comes to the same outcome. It's kind of like doing the same math problem 2 different ways. But I hope you enjoyed this extra bonus reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Good luck. Take care.